At this point, there's no arguing that GTA 6 is going to be one of the biggest releases that we have ever seen in gaming history ever. With a reported budget of around $2 billion, Rockstar has set out to make something truly ambitious and incredible, and even as great as it may seem to be right now, may honestly cause some crazy disruptions. Okay, hear me out. Grand Theft Auto 6 is slated to come out on the PlayStation and Xbox consoles first on November 19th of 2026, which is later this year. As of right now, there is no PC release date, but from what we usually see from Rockstar, it could be anywhere from 8 months to a year and a half after the initial launch of the console version. But Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to have some real world impact when it finally comes out for everyone to play. There's going to be a lot of people trying to take time off and even calling in sick if they're not able to get the time off, or just straight up not showing up to work or classes in order to play this game. People's sleep schedules are going to absolutely tank, and we're definitely going to see incredible strains on power and internet infrastructure. Just think about how many millions and millions and millions of people around the world are going to be trying to download and play this game at the exact same time. Now, the funny thing is, this is actually going to happen a few times, because I'm sure we'll see a similar strain once GTA 6 Online inevitably launches not too long after its initial single player launch. You will most likely see a lot of those same people trying to take time off work again, downloading the GTA 6 Online update and trying to run it now with their friends online. And it might happen once again for the PC release. I also wanted to talk about the expectation trap a little bit here. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that GTA 6 will be one of the greatest games that we have ever seen, and it will most likely be the most successful game that we have ever seen. And the hype has been building. People have been waiting for the next Grand Theft Auto entry for over 10 years. And everyone has their perfect GTA 6 in their own minds. Now, this is where things can get a little bit interesting, because Rockstar has always had a way of fulfilling and even surpassing people's expectations. But I feel like after a certain point, the expectations can just be way too high. And the amount of millions of people that there are anticipating this game, there's no way that Rockstar will be able to meet every single person's expectations. And I've seen some really crazy theories online about what is going to be in the next GTA 6 game, which honestly, some of them wouldn't even make sense for there to be that system in the game. But even if this is the greatest game ever made, it will still not meet some people's expectations, and they will be left disappointed. For me personally, I like to go into every game with not low expectations, but level expectations. Look at what the game is presenting you, and then try your best not to assume that it's anything more than what they are showing you. A good recent example is Crimson Desert. They've shown us a lot of things before launch, and the game is exactly what they showed us and told us that it is and isn't. The people who were expecting more of a story-based driven game are disappointed, and the people who went along expecting this open world sandbox styled game are pretty happy with what they have. And the same will be with GTA. As we near its launch, I'm sure they'll start showing us more over the summer. And there's going to be definitely a lot of things that they don't show us, because there's no way they would even be able to show us everything. Long story short, it's important to keep your expectations grounded and level. And of course, it's okay to be excited for the game, because I'm excited. I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited for GTA 6. And I also don't want to be disappointed from my own thoughts of what I thought the game could potentially be. Now, when it inevitably drops, we might actually even see some infrastructure issues. People's internet might be crashing. Storefront pages like the PlayStation Store or the Xbox Store might crash, and you might not even be able to go on and try and download the game. Internet and power providers will be strained in your city, and I'm honestly interested to see how all of this will be actually playing out. Regardless of what happens, I'm sure it will be a fantastic game, and I'm personally super excited to actually go into it. And I'm hopeful that it will be also one of the most polished open world games that we have ever seen. But regardless of how good it is, there's still going to be people who are disappointed with it. And it's important not to listen to the noise and enjoy the game that you like to enjoy. Even if it's not GTA 6, any game, everyone has different sort of tastes. There might be a game that you think is the greatest game that you have ever played, while the entire internet is absolutely shitting on it. But if that's the game you like, it's what you like. Now, there's a topic of where the industry will go depending on what's popular and what's not, and that's a whole different topic of conversation. But long story short, I think we are in for a ride with GTA 6. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.